Hi friends, welcome to Inner Body Data. Tonight we're going to practice a yin yoga routine for springtime. And according to Chinese medicine, the organs of springtime are the liver and the gallbladder, and the meridians or energy pathways, places in the body where we can affect the function of the organ non-locally, are located on the sides of the body as well as the inner thighs. So we'll be doing stretches to stimulate these wood element organs or the liver and the gallbladder. And we will start lying down on our backs. Before we make our way to the ground, you have the option to grab some blocks. We might use those. You might also grab a blanket or layers in case you get cold, which happens really easily when you're practicing these deeper stretches and holding stationary for long periods of time. And you might also grab some kind of cushioning for your knees or your back if you feel your bones are sensitive to laying on the ground. Okay, let's lay down. And start by bending your knees, feet on the ground, palms facing up or down. And just gently rock your head side to side. Let go of your jaw and sigh. Letting go of your day. Maybe you can see out a window. If it's sunset like it is for me, you can see a beautiful glowing sun falling down in the sky. Let go of the rock in your head and start to sway your knees now. It can be small or big, letting your knees fall all the way down to the ground. Twisting is really amazing for relaxing the whole body. Maybe you add your head with your knees now. Just kind of collapsing your body into the ground gently with each rock. Letting whatever's on your mind fall away and coming into presence of sensation. Deeper breaths. Feeling the weight of the ground. Gentle massage on the glutes, hips, back of the skull. And eventually bring yourself back to the center, knees center or knocking inward. Take a couple deep breaths, let them out with a sigh. Letting go of your day. Very good. We'll move into our first stretch, extending both legs long. Bring your left heel to the left corner of your mat, and then stack your right ankle on top of your left. Reach your arms above your head, grab your right wrist, and scooch your head and your arms over to the left, creating a half moon shape and a stretch on the right side of your body. If this position for your arms is uncomfortable for your shoulders, take one or two blocks or a pillow and place that underneath your hands or your forearms to relax your shoulders. Your head can just fall naturally. And if you want a bigger stretch, you scooch your heels more to the left or scooch your upper body more to the left. And we'll stay here for just over a minute, releasing the psoas, this muscle that connects the hips, the thighs, to the lumbar spine, the upper half of the body. Take some deeper breaths and notice how this stretches open the right side waist even more. And the sides of the body specifically are related to the gallbladder meridian. Gallbladder in Chinese medicine, when out of balance, can make us prone to irritability, frustration, indecisiveness. So as you breathe long and deep, imagine sighing out any feelings of frustration, opening the side body, releasing the right jaw. And slowly return your right leg back to the right corner of your mat. Return your torso to center, arms reach overhead, big yawning stretch through the feet and the fingers. And exhale, just relax your arms down for a moment. Maybe place your hands on your body and notice your right side versus your left. And we'll even them out. Right heel, right corner of the mat. Left ankle stacked over right. Reach the arms, grab the left wrist, scooch to the right, and stretch the left side of the waist. Props under your forearms or wrist as needed. Finding length in the left side of your waist. Your head is heavy. Your hips, your heels, ankles, arm bones are heavy. And as we open the sides of the waist and the ribs, our breath can naturally deepen. There's more room to breathe into your center. And this feeling of frustration can arise simply if we're unable to take deep breaths during a busy day. So resting in silence, connecting to your deep breath, connecting to the opening in your waist. Last few breaths, can you soften the left side of your jaw, your left eye, left waist, left hip, left thigh, all the way down to your left ankle. Inhale to uncross the ankles. Center your upper body. Full body stretch. Fingers and toes reach. Exhale, collapse where you are. And just notice if it feels good to hold the arms still above the head with the elbows gently bent. Notice the new space you have to breathe into your ribs, your waist. One of the biggest things to stagnate the energy moving through the liver and the gallbladder is the tension in the diaphragm, the tension in the breath. Go ahead and bend your knees and slowly bring your arms down. So when we open up our ability to breathe, we open up the free flow of emotion. The next pose, we're going to take our blocks or pillows if we have tight inner thighs and place them on the sides of the thighs. This is optional. Bring the soles of the feet together and then bring the knees slowly out to meet the blocks. This is the shape we're going to end up in. And if you want to go right here right away, feel free. I'm going to give you a little extra, what's called YIN. This is ancient Chinese yoga. So again, if you want to go into the full traditional resting Baddha Konasana with your feet together, butterfly pose on your back, go ahead and go there. If you want to try this YIN, you're going to inhale as you slowly, very slowly, bring the thighs together. And you may actually need to take more than one breath. You may feel the muscles of the inner thighs start to shake. We're working with the liver meridian here. And then as you initiate your next exhale, again, very slowly, start to open the thighs. Go all the way until you reach your maximum stretch. Your arms can be relaxed by your side. They can be in a chest stretch, or they can even be holding somewhere on your body. And we'll do this for about 2 minutes. If you're in the traditional Baddha Konasana, just stay there and breathe into your groin, your pelvic floor. The liver meridian runs through the reproductive organs, and it has to do with our feeling of excitement and vitality in life. So just noticing anywhere you feel cut off from this excitement energy, this pleasure energy. Can you breathe in a way that feels pleasurable to the hips? And if you're joining me for these slow moving butterfly wings, relax your jaw, relax your face. It's normal to feel shaking in your inner thighs. This is a way to release deep tension in the inner thighs, as well as the pelvic floor and any emotional tension in the hips, pelvis. Breathing pleasure up and down the inner thighs, into the pelvis, all the way up into the ribs and the chest. And releasing any feelings of frustration. Imagine them draining out your big toes. Or seeping out of your back into the ground. As if you could weep from your groin. Take one more round of our YIN, inner thigh release. And the next time your knees land in your stretch, feel free to grab your props if you're using them, or just rest in the stretch. Take your time getting there. Relax your eyes. Shoulders, ribs, hips, inner thighs, all the way down to your big toes. Relax. And when you're ready to come out, you'll slowly roll to one side, folding one thigh on top of the other carefully. Remove your props. Pause there and feel your skin of your thighs touching. Feel the flesh of the back leaving the ground. And press yourself up to a seat. We have just 2 more stretches for each side. And we're going to begin with another side body stretch. Extend your right leg out. You can mirror me. And bring your left foot in close to your inner thigh. If you have tightness in the hamstring or the lower back, you have the option to sit up on a pillow or a block like this, right on the edge, so that it's a little bit easier for your back to straighten and your leg to straighten. If that doesn't feel good, come back down to the ground and just bend your left knee a little bit. You'll want another block or pillow on either the outside or the inside of that outstretched leg. You'll see what to do with it in a moment. Start by pushing into the ground with your fingertips and sitting up tall. Feel the length in the sides of the waist that we created in our first pose. And then exhale, twist towards your bent knee, bringing your hand to your thigh or your knee. Bring your other hand behind your back and push into the ground to straighten your spine. Keep your right hip on the ground. Inhale and uncurve a little bit. Then exhale, twist again. We do that a few times. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 3, 2, last one. Twist. Turn your eyes over your back shoulder, stretching your eye muscles. Eyes are also related to the liver. We can also release a lot of frustration energy through the eyes. Open your eyes really wide and stretch them to the side of your skull. Very good. Now undo the twist a little bit. Reach your back arm up. Get tall through your left side waist. And then exhale, bend over towards your straight right leg. You have the option to place your hand on the ground if you have a tight hamstring, to place your elbow on the ground or a block, and then to rest your head in your hand, stretching the left side of the waist. If you're using your block, decide if it feels better in the front of your thigh, leg, or the back of your thigh. And then just rest. Breathe into the left ribs. Softening the jaw. Stretching open that gallbladder pathway. Release frustration energy. Opening the ribs so we can breathe deeper and move our emotional stagnation. Springtime is the energy of growth. And when we get too ambitious, we might grow faster than the resource of our body can handle. So thank yourself for breathing, stretching, feeling, resting in this moment. Slow motion, use your top arm to guide your body back to the center. And we'll do our second to last stretch, and then we'll do both on the other side. Or I should say our last stretch, and then we'll do both on the other side. This is pigeon pose. If you want to do the figure 4 stretch on your back, feel free to do that instead. I'll show you what that is if you're uncertain. Otherwise, you're going to extend your right leg back and come onto your left leg into a pigeon. The way to make this easier is to scooch your heel in closer to your hip and then bring both hips to face forward. If you want even more support, you'll bring a block underneath the outside of your hip, and you can stay sitting upright the whole time. If you want to go deeper, with or without the block, you can move yourself forward onto your hands, onto your elbows, maybe with a block under your head, or maybe with your arms outstretched long. For figure 4 stretch, simply bend that right outstretched leg we were just working with and cross your left ankle over. You can do this seated or on your back, hugging your thigh towards your chest. And don't worry if you got confused with which side we're doing, with the right and the left, because we'll do the other one in a moment. But theoretically, we're stretching the left outer hip. And just notice that the left and right sides of your body are different. Connect into your whole left side body, outer hip, left jaw, left eye, left waist, and see if you feel any particular emotion come up. Couple more deep breaths. Start to become an observer of your body. Of the tension in your body. Releasing it with the exhale. If you're pressed forward, you can press yourself back up. Slowly roll onto one hip. And from here, just send your legs out long and give yourself a little windshield wiper moment. Maybe shake your head. Or take whatever pose you'd like between sides. And we'll do our final 2 poses on our last side. Extend your left leg long. Bend your right knee. Starting with our pulsing twist. Press into the ground to lengthen your spine and your waist. Inhale. Exhale, hand to the outer thigh and knee. Little inhale, return to center. Exhale, twist through the mouth. 3, 2, last one. Hold the twist and twist with your eyes. Open your eyes and stretch your eyes over your back shoulder. Undo the twist. And preparing for our side bend, set up your props the same way you use them on the other side. Take a breath in, extend your back arm. Exhale, bend towards your straight leg, elbow to the ground with a block, head hanging, maybe resting in your hand. Breathing into the right ribs. Softening your face. Letting the bones of your thighs and your hips get heavy. And feel that the tissue of your waist is melting, dripping open like honey right down the side of your body. Use your next inhale to float yourself back to the center. We'll move into our last pose, the pigeon stretch on the other leg, turning towards your bent knee, rolling onto your hip, and sending your back leg straight, bringing your prop under your hip if needed. Sitting up tall to begin. Inching your way perhaps down to the ground as you breathe out. And since we're coming close to the end here, can you really become aware of anything else that you're holding on to? To-do lists, conversations from the past, tension in your body physically or emotionally. What are you gripping onto? Send it out with the breath and come into presence with your physical body in this moment. The sides of the body, the gallbladder meridian is also about always moving forward, overstimulation of the nervous system. When we're always trying to go forward, the sides of the body become tense. And when we start to become present, we start to let go of all those perhaps pathological ways that we are pushing ourselves, running from certain feelings, trying to achieve certain things to complete a feeling of unwholeness. Keep breathing. Keep letting go. What is it that would actually bring your mind and your body peace and relaxation? And what if it's not whatever thing you're trying to sprint towards? What if it's the joy of being able to feel your body, feel your breath, watch the sunset, hear the gentle sound of the bugs in the evening or the birds in the morning? Does your body soften more as you cherish the moment and release trying to change it, especially if it's uncomfortable? Lengthen your exhales. Your next inhale, lift back up. If you're on your back in the figure 4 stretch, you can stay there. Rock onto your hip, make your way down onto your back for the final relaxation. Cover up with any blankets or jackets. You can place something under your knees to support your back. And we'll rest here for just a few moments. Maybe a few minutes if you have it. Stillness is so important to include in our day, whether it's in the middle of the day, right before bed, doing a nice stretch, or in the morning, a moment of stillness before we start our day. It can really transform our nervous system. So taking any final adjustments, taking one last deep breath in. Exhale, let it out. Drop into stillness. Whenever you feel the natural urge to breathe deeper, allow yourself to breathe deeper. Wake yourself up slowly. Full body stretch. You may continue to rest or bend your knees and roll onto one side. And press yourself to a seat. Take a moment to notice how you feel now from start to finish. And remind yourself how good it feels to just take a few moments and lay down on the ground and stretch. It can make a huge difference in the quality of our life over time. So palms together. May you use this practice anytime you need a reminder to pause and breathe deeper so that you can continue to grow and grow, just like the baby sprouts in the springtime. May you remember to nourish the deep soil of your body with your breath, your blood flow, and your loving awareness, so that all that beautiful energy can move through your body out and into the world. Thumbs to the forehead, bowing to the wisdom of your body and the wisdom of nature. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your practice, and I'll see you next time.